Hello everyone and welcome to Gingerbeard Gaming. It's Richard and I bring to you Go United. Alright guys, well, as you can see, rank 7, so I'm doing a lot better than I did on the last video. Whereas I was sitting in 10th position. Anyway, let's have a quick catch up. And let's have a look how it's gone on in the last couple of games. Well, I know I'd only played one game of the season, but now we've played 3. The game that you missed was against Dan's Wanderers. 3-1 to me away, but looking at the team of Dan's Wanderers, it doesn't really... It's not a big deal really. I need to beat some bigger teams with these type of results if it's going to make my team look better. But I got a player sent off and they got 2 injuries, so not a bad game really. Anyway, let's have a quick look. Yeah, I did injure the players. I must have been sick of that. I wonder how long they're out for. They don't normally go out for too long, do they? Anyway, I had 11 shots to 1. Ball possession 64% to... So this was a dominated game, really. I should have... it's dead and buried, really, early on. It's 3-1, 100% each. But the ratings of the teams is the reason why. It's just... they're just a rating quite low. 26 in the match, but the strength rating is 39. But I believe that the team's pretty not on form, a bit unfit really, so it's not surprising that I won that game. But the last game that I played was against the team that came second last season, against Zul's Meltdown. I drew 2-2 at home. Bit of a better result, but again, when you look into the depth of it, really, it's I was 2-0 up at one point as well, and then they scored 2 in the second half, and they scored such a late goal. It was like the 94th minute. It was the last minute of extra time. Anyway, yeah, it looks all quite nice. That 7 shots to 6, ball possession's fine, passing, yeah, it's very, very good. And then you look at my effort. I played 150% just to get that, and he just played 100%. So. That was the difference really. So it's still saying that my team's lacking a bit in ability, but I did make a purchase. I don't know if you've noticed that my money's fallen down from like 60 million to 46 million. I think it was 66 actually, but I spent 20 million on a player, and I know I don't normally go for experienced players, but I've decided to improve my midfield, and because I mainly train my defence and my strike force, and I'm training goalkeepers again actually as well. But I think I might buy my midfield, make the midfield good from transfer market, and then just train everything up around them, like the defence, goalkeeper and strikers, because I don't use wingers anyway. So, and I want to see how that goes. And here's my new striker, new midfielder. Strength is 7.4. His playmaking's 98, but I've been playing as a defensive midfielder, so he's sitting at the back behind the midfield. I'll show you in a second. He's 73 at tackling. His shooting's not too bad at 52 as well. He's definitely the best player I've got, but his value is going to never improve really. I don't think it's going to stay at... I'll be at a loss on him, but hopefully he keeps my midfield strong for the next... I'm going to have to keep him now for about 5 seasons at least, spending that amount of money on him. But if we have a look at the team layout, and I play him in a defensive position, here he is. Oh, what have I not done? Don't tell me I didn't save my settings. Right, that's it. Hang on, let's just check my last match, just make sure I didn't forget to put him in, because I might have actually put him in. Let's have a quick look. Alright, last game, Zul's Meltdown. Did I play him at the back? Yes, I did. Yes, there he is. He's at the back. No worries. So he played a 67 rating in the game, so which is second best in the team. Somebody played a 68. So if we look at that now, oh yeah, Jesty's playing. Jesty scored 2 goals from midfield as well as an attacking midfielder, so that's worked that game. But my actual strike force needs improving, which I am training at the moment. But yeah, I need to make sure I set my next game. I need to save this actually. So if I put, who's on the subs bench? 26 we need, don't we? So put 95 out, 26 on the bench, And then my new guy, oh, he's not my new guy, he's my new guy, into defensive midfield. And he plays a 4 rating because that's his position. I'll save that. That's preset now. Yeah, just make sure I save it twice. And I've changed my training at the moment. I want to train goalkeeping and form every day, just to see if I can bring my form up on my players. Some of them have dropped a bit, and just see if I can get my goalkeeper improving a bit. And I'm playing a talent card at improving talent on my new players that I've got, which are these players here. Just training his second talent, he's up to 29%, and also this player here, he's at 14% on his second talent. So hopefully I can get them to 100%, and then concentrate on something else then, really. But my strike force, I don't know what to do with Usher. I think I could turn him into a winger, actually, instead of buying a winger, and hopefully my strike force comes good eventually. But I'm definitely needing a winger, because I want to drop this defender. I want to be more attacking and put a winger up here and on the end. I might do that with Usher, actually. I'll probably turn him into a winger and then hopefully get my strikers trained up quicker. It's not going to be the greatest. It's going to be another season before I can get my team up to full ability, really. More challenging ability. God, that was hard to say. My overall strength has gone up on my team as well. It's back to 67 actually. It was I think it went down to like 63 when I sold that other midfielder. Anyway, let's have a quick look at something else. That we need to have a look at the International Masters game that we had in the week. And I got knocked out, but my first game I lost 3-0 against them. Yeah, 3-0 in the first leg, and the second leg I actually drew 2-2 away, which is a bit of an improvement. I actually had my defensive midfielder was in the game as well, making the difference. But they had, I played 100% and he played 125%, but I got actually annihilated on the amount of shots they had, and did really well to get a 2-2 draw. So that's quite good. It's improving. I'm improving my team. I tell you, you can really destroy your team in this game if you mess around a bit. But I've dropped Studley back into defence. He wasn't working as a defensive midfielder, so once I bought one, I put him back in defence. So my team's defence, goalkeeping, just need to improve that in training. But my defence is fine, really. But I just need to get either turn Usher into a winger and then just hope I can train my strikers fast enough, or I'm going to have to buy a really good winger and then see how it goes, really. And Jesty's worth 28 million again since putting him into midfielder, because he's training in a different position. You see, he'd maxed out in his striking, so he couldn't really improve much more. So I've put him in there, and he's gone up to 28.5 million straight away. See, Croft is 2-footed as well. I could put him on the other wing once he's getting up. I need to get his striking up to about the 90s, and then I could turn him into a left winger, Usher into a right winger maybe, and then play 2 up front. Possibilities. I don't know. We'll have to work it out when it comes to it, but that's a possibility. It's going to be weeks to come, that. But hopefully, I need to spend a bit more money on the transfer market. I definitely need to get one more player, I think, if I'm going to improve for this season. Otherwise, it's going to take too long. But anyway, guys, that's that. I just want to quickly make sure I'm maintaining everything. Yes, I am. Let's have a look at the buddies list. Oh, I promoted a youth player as well. Just before I carry on, I promoted a youth player to the team. This 18-year-old is a defender. So I've got 7 defenders now, so I need to juggle them around as well. He's 52 tackling. Maybe I could turn him into a winger or something. I don't know. That'd be pretty slow, that, actually. He's worth $1 million, so it's not too bad if I just sell him. And I've got 2 more coming through in the next week. 2 more defenders, so I'm going to have to definitely sell some players in defence. But I'm hoping to keep my better players. So I still might sell Dieter, and then I can play Waterick for every game then, because he's quite skillful. His strength is down because his experience is only at like 46 out of 100. So that's why his strength is down. It should be around about 7 once his experience is at 100. So let's have a look at the buddies list and everybody else. Let's catch up. The next 4 teams that we're going to cover are from the Nemesis to Tactical Right, I think it is. So let's have a quick look. You're in 3rd position, strength 38. Congratulations. 7 points, only 2 points behind. You've had 1 draw, which was. Let's have a quick look at your last game. You're on 3-0 against the bot in the league. I'm sure you crucified them. Yes, 14 shots to 1, 84% ball possession to 16. Destroyed them. 100% effort. They had no tactic, obviously. They were just being a bot. But anyway, it's good that it's pushed you up into 3rd position, and hopefully you can keep maintaining that. Let's have a quick look at your next team. Who you're playing, actually? Where are they? 5th position. So you hopefully you can win that game. You're at home. Your youth league. Their youth team actually is at top of the league. Tindlington Town. 31 goals, 2 against. That's a good youth team. And you're sitting in 8th position at the moment. Top goal scorers. They've got top goal scorer as well. Have you got anyone? Yeah, Nemesis. You're in joint 3rd position. Lots of people on 3 goals at the moment, but it's so early days, you can't really say anything about that. So good luck in your next game. Who's next? Treasure 11. Sitting in 12th, which is bottom of the league, strength 26, but doesn't matter. It's going to be one of them seasons where you just have to bridge the gap between the team. You know, if you get promotion, you just got to bridge the gap so you can stay in these type of leagues. But let's have a quick look at your last game, because what we'll do, we'll try and measure it by the end of the season, what your results are like now and what they're going to be like in the future. So they should get better by the end of the season. 5-1, so let's have a look if these results change a little bit better by the end of the season. 5-1, you scored the last goal actually in the 86th minute. At least you got a consolation goal. 17 shots to 2. So this is the stats that you need to look at. So next time we cover you, hopefully the stats are coming more in your favour as well. So 3, 4, 5 shots. It's all an improvement, and ball possession, get it a bit higher. So it's good to work on. Both play power play 100%. Look, the difference in the team rating is 65 to 20. So it's no reason why. It's a reason why that's the result, because it's such a big team you're playing against. So don't get put off by it. They're sitting in 3rd position as well. They got relegated from the league above. So if we look at them, they're going to be like strength 80. Come on, strength 80. That's why you lost 5-1. But don't worry about it. You'll have them next season. Youth team's in 9th position. Top goal scorers. Someone's already got 7 goals. What the hell? I want a striker like that. Add into my watch list. God, he scored some goals, hasn't he? 223 goals in 264 games. That's a striker. Reminds me of Cumberbatch. Why did I sell him? Anyway. I just seen your post as well. You just lost 8-2, so that must have been the previous one. Is that the previous game? I'm just gonna have a look anyway. I want to have a quick look at it. Yeah, you lost 8-2 in your first game. 6-0 in that one. 5-1. So it's at least straight away you're seeing the results are coming down a bit. Keep working on it. Next team on the buddies list, Twitch United, sitting in 12th as well. It's bottom of the league. You just got promotion. I find that so difficult that you get promotion in this game, and then it's just like the next league is just impossible. Like sometimes you're lucky, you might get away with the next league, but if you keep going up more than 2 in a row, that's it. You're just going to struggle big time. But sitting at bottom of the league, what's your last result? 5-0. So basically again just seeing if you improve over the season against these bigger teams. You got a player injured as well. 5-0. He had one shot against 17. Very similar to the last team that we just looked at. So it's the difference again is like, you know, rating 25 to 48 in the game, and they played a lot of effort as well. So it's not very. It's not going to be a good season for you guys, but hopefully, like I say, you'll see the improvement throughout the season. Just keep an eye on it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, where are you? Bottom of the youth league as well. You got to win something. Come on. You won't have anybody up there, but somebody's on 5 goals again. And so, good luck in your next couple of games coming. Hopefully, you can get a result of one of these lower teams. So at least you know that somebody else is struggling in the league as well. So you're not on your own. Anyway, last but not least is Tactical Right. Mark, my friend. Let's have a look. 71 strength, rank 10th. Mark struggling a little bit as well. So today's video is not. We're not covering people that are doing very well. Even I'm not doing very well actually since changing my team. But Mark's got the excuse. He's moved up into the third division, like out of the 6th in the English league. And he's done very well actually. He's still scoring goals, which is the important thing. He's conceded. He's conceded 9. Scored 4. But he's lost 2 and drawn a game. So let's quickly have a look at the last game that you played, Mark. You lost 4-1 against a team in 5th. Let's quickly have a look at the skill. So there's strength 81. And Mark's, what was you, Mark? 71. So that makes a difference. The strength just being 10 difference is a big deal in this game, actually. So let's have a quick look at the game. You injured one of the players, so you scored the first goal as well, so at least you're scoring goals, like we say. 16 shots to 3. Look at the difference in that. That's unbelievable in strength. Just 10 strength difference. And if you look here, there shows it again, the rating 65 in the game to Mark's 55 strength. He played 125% as well. So it's all about your team, really, how strong they are. And experience and everything, really. A bit of strength, a bit of skills. It's just getting the right balance. But Mark's definitely gone into a difficult league here. Anyway, Mark, let's quickly have a look at your youth league. Hopefully it's doing a bit better. How's that? In 10th in that as well. And top goal scorers are going to be other teams. But 4... So there's a player that scored 7 goals in one of the leagues, which is quite impressive, I must say. 13 goals to 3. Anyway, let's go back to my team a second. Even though I'm sitting in 7th position, actually, if I can just make an improvement, that just changes my results around a little bit. I'm only 3 points behind the top of the league because everybody's either drawn a game or lost a game. I've lost 1, drawn 1, won 1. 5 goals, 5 against. I'm still thinking of like finishing the top 5. I'm hoping to get that position, but you know, signing here or there could make a massive difference for my team, and hopefully I can do that. But I'm definitely playing around with my formation this season. I just want to keep playing around, moving players into different positions, and then seeing what works. And then finally, hopefully by the end of the season, for next season, I'm definitely going to be challenging for the league. I'm not messing around now. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. I'll cover the next 4 teams in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed that, from actually Vince down to Layers Legends. And also I just want to mention Vince, actually. Thanks for he gave me a bit of a kick up the arse, actually. And he sent me a message saying, why are you selling on with best players and stuff? Why don't you just spend your money basically and push up the league? And we're talking about player positioning and different things he talked to me about. I just want to thank you, Vince, for the little information and waking me up, really, because I think it would have been a really boring season if I'd just left it the way I was going to leave it and just build up my money. But I'm going to spend money now. I'm going to actually try and improve the team. Yes, and I think that's where I need to improve my midfield, get these all up to, because 4.6 isn't going to cut it anymore. Get all of them up to 7s. I would like to have 3 players at 7 strength in midfield, and then just train the rest of my team in defence and strike and goalkeepers up to 7s. If you look at my strike force, that's the letdown at the moment. But the skills are for the age of the players, and if I can just get the experience for them, I think it's going to really work out and pay off in the next season to come. Anyway, so hopefully guys you've enjoyed that. If you're a new subscriber, just subscribe, add me to your buddies list, whatever you want to do, and give me a challenge. I think I've got challenges this week off the same team. I'm not sure who they are. The team here, Racing Max Manus, is challenge me in a friendly and challenge me in a practice game, so both away matches. So I don't know if it's somebody who's watching or not. Just want to make sure they beat me twice, I think. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. See you later. Bye.